Here I've got Red Dead Redemption. I really enjoy the multiplayer in this. The whole free roam area it's like huge, and you can run into any people from around the world. They're just all kind of chilling in one area. You can go fight off gangs, or you can just joke around with a friend, or just kill off people to be a dick, which is usually what I do most of the time. You can steal chariots from like the townspeople, and you can get bounties on your head, which is pretty cool. I really enjoyed that. I wanted to get more into the campaign, but then I got Mass Effect 3 and Rayman Origins, which pretty much threw off that plan. That I was planning to get into this campaign next. So I only played like an hour or two of it a long time ago, and well, not a long time ago, but when I did a while back. But then yeah, Mass Effect 3 pretty much ruined that, as well as Rayman Origins. So after those two are done, I think this will be what I move on to. So yeah, Sega Superstar Tennis, and then Xbox Live Arcade compilation disc. I actually haven't checked that compilation disc out. I don't know what's on there. But I thought Sega Superstar Tennis was good, but definitely not great. It's pretty fun multiplayer, but it's very simplistic. There's not much to do but press the A button and move around a little bit. It's not very fast-paced. There's a little bit of mini games going on in there, but the Mario Power Tennis is far better. IMO, in my opinion. The Sims 3. Again, I love the Sims games, as you can see from my GameCube collection. This is a fantastic game. I love the changes they made. They made Sims evolve so much, and it's been so great. Aside from like the expansions they burst out every month, pretty much. There's so many expansions on the PC, but we don't have that problem with the console for the most part, except they have the Sim Pets and Castaway. Yeah, I guess we do. But I very much like this. It's definitely not as polished as the PC version, but again, not a PC gamer, so Xbox 360 is where I go. There was a glitch one time that made me stop playing though, and I had my house really good, and it was really suited out. It had I used the cheat mode, which definitely makes the game better, because there's no story mode or it wouldn't cheat. Yeah, I think that actually is one case where it really improves the game, because you can do whatever you want and get really creative. This is The Sims 3 Pets. Haven't played much of it. I actually kind of haven't played it at all. I just kind of created my characters into pet. But I've got like the cheat mode for this game. I know how to do that now. So once I get back into it, that should be a lot of fun. You get to play as a pet and everything, so that's cool. Skylander Spyro's Adventure. My brother's really into this. This is pretty much for him. I only played it like once or twice. It seems like a lot of fun, but I don't know if you have multiple files on this, because the thing with the Skylanders is it remembers all the data, so I don't know if that applies like every time you play. So Soul Calibur 4. I actually like this quite a bit. One of my favorite fighters this generation, because, well, I'm not into competitive fighting games at all, but so the simplistic ones are better, even if they're button mashers in a way. I really like the creativity you can put into like designing your characters, and me and my friends actually had a lot of fun playing that. Obviously the story mode is pretty terrible, as in most fighting games in general as a whole. Like this takes 30 seconds to beat pretty much. Street Fighter 4, never really got into this. This is one of the more complicated games, not really a simplistic one, so I couldn't really get into that very much. Tales of Vesperia, I definitely enjoyed what I played. It's a very cool Tales game. I love the art design, as I do with most of the Tales games. But I'm looking forward to playing more. I got to a point where I got stuck, I think, and I kind of abandoned it, as I do with a lot of games. And RPGs are hard to get back to. It's so hard. because I don't want to start over again. Like, I start over RPG so many times and then get to around the same area or a little further and then get start over again. That's really annoying. Hey, this reminds me of the one in crap. Can't forget. I can't remember. Infinite Undiscovery. That's what it was. At that disc. Toy Story 3. It's actually really cool. The whole sandbox mode. It's called the Toy Box, I think. Yeah, the Toy Box mode. And the story mode is pretty good. Toy Box mode is very creative. I want to get more into this because it's got a co-op as well. I can't imagine it works very well with that. This is around the time that Toy Story 3 came out. I got this. It was really cool. One thing I noticed about this disc is it doesn't have the game name on it anywhere, not even in the fine print, which I found very odd. It's just a ball. One of those balls that you see in the movies quite often. Look at how thin. That's a very thin booklet. There's like nothing in here. Pretty much just a basic synopsis of each mode. Transformers War for Cybertron. This seems like a lot of fun. Actually, one of the very praised Transformers games, which is very few. It's very rare to see that. My brother liked it. I'm pretty sure he beat it, and I know there's multiplayer to it as well, so that should be fun as well. It's a third-person shooter, if I'm not mistaken. So it's interesting to have. Wet. I don't know why they would name it that. But this is actually a very sexy cover. Look at that. That was very awesome. I love the character design. It's something about her gun holster. Yeah, it was the gun holster that I really like. Nothing else. But yeah, female protagonists are always cool. They really don't rely on the sex appeal all that much in this game, from what I've seen. They basically just make her out to be an ultimate badass female, which is really cool to see. I really enjoyed the gameplay, so I have to get back to this sometime. Again, not on my priority list though. And look at this. I don't know if you can see that, but there's like hairs stuck to the sticky part where there used to be a little tab, and it's like still there. That's annoying. That's very annoying. It's on both sides too. It's not in the best condition, but. Alright, there you have it, folks. That is my Xbox 360 collection. I hope you enjoyed this. And, yeah. It's not all that impressive, but I'm realizing the collection is very much growing. Because whenever I get the chance to purchase a game, it's actually often the 360, because I've got so many games for the Wii and other systems now. That there are a lot of ones that I still need to get for the 360. Some of the ones that I really want now are primarily Borderlands for the 360. I really want that. That seems like a lot of fun. I'm looking for more multiplayer shooters kind of thing to work. Because even though the 360 is pretty much the main base where people just whore out their first-person shooters and shooters alike, I actually don't have that many of them, which is surprising. So, leave your suggestions on must-have 360 games that I don't have already, and leave your suggestions on videos in general. Tell me what you think I could improve on, what specific features you'd like to see in the channel. I'm looking forward to doing some new things soon, so stay tuned. See ya. Mickey shirt. Kicking it old school, it says there actually.